We're eating the sugarberry tree, hackberry tree. Beautiful morning out here. The one that just walked away is Dolce. She's the dominant female Cane Corso. Lucia is the 1-year-old female. And then little Gypsy is the Pitbull puppy. 10 months old. Just took her to the vet to get weighed. She's 60 pounds already at just barely 10 months. Lucia weighed, I believe, 116 pounds. Dolce weighed in at 120. And Tuck's over there, Pitbull mix. He's about 50 pounds. No, he's 60. Sorry, he's about 60. Ozzy's 150, almost 155, man. But yeah, y'all, just a beautiful, beautiful morning out here. These sugarberry tree leaves are real healthy for them. They're pretty nutritious, actually. And so I just try to pick some off for them. They try to reach them on that tree, but they're kind of out of reach right now, so I just picked off a branch for them. But yeah, we had some hail. We had a little bit of a hailstorm just now. Although it's not freezing cold, it's about low 60, mid 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Ozzy's gonna go lay his scent over Tux's scent because Ozzy's higher ranking in the hierarchy. Those are the two males in the pack. Tux is the lowest ranking. Still very important, very loved. He's happy in his position in the pack as Omega. See, there's Ozzy trying to get some of those leaves. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous right now. The weather, super clean and fresh smelling from all the rain. Gotcha, girl. See, Ozzy can actually reach him. Ozzy, Papa. Get it, Papa. Good boy. Let me see if I can get him some. He has to really stretch his neck. Let me see if I can pull him off a branch. Here, Bob. Here, Oz. Let me see. You want some? You want some? Let me see. Ozzy. Yeah, so Lucia and Ozzy, you can see the height. They're just about the same height, which is absolutely amazing. Lucia's, she's maybe an inch or two shorter than Ozzy, but what's amazing about that is that Ozzy is almost 28 inches at the withers, which is like the tallest end of the spectrum for this breed, for males. And so Lucia being, she's probably at least 26 inches at the withers. She's at the very tallest end of the spectrum for females, for height. And so it's absolutely amazing to me. She's reaching her neck. She's got a really long, muscular neck. It's amazing to me because she's actually still growing, y'all. They don't stop growing till roughly 3 years of age. Although most of their height is done in the first year and a half. So most of her height is done. She may still grow a little bit in height. Not much, but she's super tall. Very tall, long-legged girl. What was it, baby? Uh-oh. Something over there. Better go check that out. Let's go see. Alright, we're moving to the mosh pit area. I've got this ember cup where it keeps it warm. You set the temperature on your phone with an app, and then it keeps it at that temperature till the battery runs out, and then you recharge it. What is it, Dolce? Uh-oh. Oh gosh, something's going on. Something's going on. Yesterday I laid a bunch more of this, I'm picking up thistle there. I laid a bunch more of this pine straw, and then I put an extra layer of mulch over the pine straw. just for some extra coverage. So it's kind of nice because we had like most of the yard got flooded, but this is the area where they play and wrestle, so they won't get any mud. And it actually held up. I'm really happy to see that because we had a really rough rain with hail earlier, so I'm glad to see it didn't all wash away. I laid it pretty thick. That's cedar mulch on top of the pine straw. It's really nice and soft padding for them. Oh gosh, I don't know what's going on over there. Dolce! Ozzy! Hi, Papa. See, so now it's nice because they can, if I didn't lay this down here, it would be all just mud puddles, and they would still be sparring in the mud. I learned that lesson. There's a bunch of mud puddles over there earlier, so this really did the trick, y'all. See how long it'll last. So now they can do their sparring, not have any mud. Really happy with it. Tux, come on, Tux. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. Where's Dolce? Dolce? Dolce, come! Lucia, where's the girl? Hi, Papa. Hey, girl. Oh, Lord. Whew. Hi there, Tux. Better wash the knees, pick up my cup. They play rough. They do play rough. She's doing the submissive motion with him, but she never learns her lesson completely. Like, he corrects her constantly to show her he doesn't like her in his muzzle. It's really disrespectful. I don't think she means it to be disrespectful. She just can't help herself. She's so smitten with him, and she wants to show her adoration for him. And that's a submissive puppy move. Similar to how puppies will lick your face. That's basically what she's doing to him. How a puppy, when they're excited to see you and they wag their tail and they get up and they try to lick your face. That's what she's doing to Ozzy. But it's very much a puppy move. But she's technically a puppy. You know, she's still a puppy, even though she looks like an adult. That's the thing with this breed, Cane Corso. You know, they even at 6 months of age, they can be approaching 80 pounds, you know, so they're a very, very large dog, even as a puppy. But they haven't like emotionally matured yet completely. Lucia has made a lot of strides in that department. She's really maturing nicely, but she still has that, you know, playful puppy in her, playfulness in her as a puppy. And I imagine when she has her first litter, which probably will be the end of this year or early next year, when she has her first litter, that will mature her much more. She probably won't be doing that puppy motion to Ozzy as much. She'll be in more of a protective mode with her puppies. So next on the agenda for Lucia, if you're new to the channel, just tuning in for the first time, I'm going to be breeding Lucia, like I said, in the near future, end of this year. But what's next on the agenda for her is I need to get her hips tested, and I don't foresee any issues with her hips. She's got excellent movement, and there's no hip dysplasia in her lines. She comes from champion lines out of Europe, so I don't think there's going to be an issue. But I will do the due diligence and get that tested. She's been tested genetically for over 250 genes and checked out all normal. No genetic abnormalities. Completely healthy. And as far as breeds in her line, she's 100% Cane Corso, according to the genetic test. So all is good there. I just need to get, like I said, her hips tested. And I need to set up with a vet. I need to find a reproductive vet nearby that can do the artificial insemination and receive the frozen semen shipment. So yeah, the breeder is going to be out of Serbia, and the stud that I'm looking at, and I haven't paid for the stud fee yet, but it's going to be about 5,000 euros, roughly $5,000 for that stud fee, because it's it's champion lines and it's a proven stud, and he's a beautiful black coat male, like I said, proven champion offsprings. So very nice temperament and very nice structure, beautiful structure, tall. In fact, Lucia comes out of that kennel, not directly, but her ancestors, I believe her grandmother's out of that kennel. And I think that's where she gets her beautiful height. That kennel is known to produce Corso that are a little bit taller, which I prefer. And then so the male also has the height, but he also has the stocky, muscular build, which is desirable in my mind for Corso. You like that nice broad chest. Lucia has the beautiful broad chest. And the male, so Lucia's head type is nice. But I think the male that I'm choosing to be the sire of her litter has a nice broad, not a long muzzle, so a nice broad head and a good muzzle type. Lucia doesn't have a short muzzle, so I wouldn't want it any longer than hers. She's got the breed standard. She's got a beautiful head type, but I want to pair her to a male that doesn't have propensity to produce a long muzzle, so that's why I have chosen that stud. And I think the puppies are gonna be epic, y'all. They are gonna be epic. Most importantly, her temperament is just super ideal, especially for first-time Cane Corso owners. You know how you can tell how big a Corso is going to be sometimes? Is if you look at their paws, and her paws are huge. They're like a male's. And so Ozzy, when he was a puppy, he had these huge paws. And then contrasted to how huge his paws are. Contrast to Dolce, she's a little bit smaller. She's very muscular. I don't know where she is right now. She's the black coat female. Lucia actually has bigger paws than Dolce. So between the two females, you kind of see which one is going to be bigger. I don't know if that's true. It could be just anecdotal, but that's been my observation. Whoa, it's raining. We gotta go inside. Let's run. Oh, it's starting to pour. Yeah. I really apologize for sometimes the sound quality isn't as good. Come on, Oz, come this way. It's not good sometimes with my camera. If I'm not holding it really close to my voice, but I'm gonna buy one of those lapel microphones. So this is nice because they're not all muddy with all that pine straw. I'm so happy with that. I've been buying this tea. It's so good, y'all. It's organic. I try to get organic tea because if it's not organic, they spray it with a lot of pesticides, supposedly. So, and I drink so much tea. I drink like 3 or 4 cups a day. Try to get organic. That's a really good flavor on that one. But anyway, yeah, no mud. I got no mud in the house. So happy with that. Lucia. But yeah, so Lucia, what's so nice about her and why I really would like to breed her is because she is, to me, has the perfect temperament. She's extremely, turn this light on. She's extremely protective, but she's not super intense, like, you know, wanting to go around challenging everybody. She's not an alpha dog personality. She's just a kind of middle of the road as far as hierarchy. Confident, not a pushover, holds her own, but doesn't go around challenging everybody. If someone picks a fight with her or challenges her, she'll stand her ground. And she'll maintain her middle status in the hierarchy. She's middle status. But she doesn't, I mean, and sometimes she'll actually challenge Dolce, the beta female, the dominant female. But she won't go around picking fights or anything like that. And I think that's just ideal. I guess the best word for it is her temperament is very stable. And that's what I'm looking for in a Corso. And that's what I would be proud to offer people. And I think that's more a safer temperament, you know, especially for people who've never owned the breed. I think it would be irresponsible to suggest a puppy that's very dominant and very, very alpha type personality to someone who's never experienced this breed before. Because they're more challenging to train, that kind. So Lucia's been a dream to train. She's extremely intelligent. She watches everything that you do intently, and you can see the wheels turning in her eyes. So it's like the hallmark of a very intelligent dog. And very, very curious, intellectually curious. And so I could go on and on, but I'm super excited to see what kind of puppies she produces. And like I said, I'm not a breeder per se. I've gotten a lot of inquiries from subscribers on the channel asking about a puppy from her, and I believe with her genetics and her temperament, I think it would really offer the Cane Corso community a good specimen, you know, so a good breeding specimen. So I think that's probably what I'll do. Just want to update y'all what's going on with that. Either this month coming up, let's see, we're heading towards the end of March. I want to say probably April is when I'm going to get her hips tested and find the reproductive breeder. Probably going to be in Houston somewhere. And then a few months later, I'm going to put the deposit down on, or not the deposit, I'm just going to pay for the breeding rights and have the semen shipped over. And before I do that, I will post a picture of the male. And once I secure that, I'll post a picture of the stud that I'm talking about, so y'all can see what he looks like. He's stunning, man. Y'all, you're gonna be he's just absolutely gorgeous. So they've all done their sparring. I'm glad they got to do some wrestling out there and some running around, because when it rains like this, it's like, you know, these dogs, for a Mastiff breed, they really do require a good amount of short bursts of energy, and they require a lot of mental stimulation because they're an intelligent breed and they're a working breed, so they require that mental and physical stimulation in order to to not be otherwise, what I'm trying to say is, if they don't get that, they're going to be potentially really destructive, get into trouble, could even become aggressive because they got a bunch of pent up energy. So that's why, I try to get that for them. every day. One thing, let's see. I don't know if I'll post it before this video or after. I'm not sure the sequence yet. It just depends on which video I get edited first, but let me try to get this fly. Oops, sorry, baby. I was trying to get that fly. Close this door. But yeah, so yesterday I took them all to the vet, and like I was saying in that video, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll see it soon. The vet visit, I took 4 of the dogs to the vet, and the vet visit also acts as socialization, because anytime you're out in public with your dog, that's, you know, socialization, because they have exposure to a different environment, different stimuli, different people that they've never met before in the public. And so, and, you know, other animals at the vet. So it's really good for socialization. And so they got all that yesterday. Now so when you take them out to socialize them, that's really good mental stimulation. It's just like when you go traveling, you know, like, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I travel, like say go catch a flight somewhere, if you think about it, you know, you're pretty much sitting on a plane. You're not exerting a lot of physical energy, but just all that stimulation, you know, finding the gate, and then, you know, finding your seat, you know, and then you're looking at everybody around. You're looking at the plane's taking off. You're getting all this mental stimuli coming at you quickly, and that'll make you tired. And so even I'm like, why am I so tired? I've been sitting on the plane for 10 hours or whatever it is, you know. I think it's the mental stimuli that can also make you a little bit tired. And so, yeah, after the vet, you know, they weren't really exerting themselves, but because of all the mental stimuli, they came home and they slept. And so they were exhausted from that. So socialization is really good to get that mental stimulation, and it also is a necessary thing for this breed, especially early on. After they've had all their immunizations, I would say take them early and often in public to get them all that stimuli so that they don't overreact. So if you've never taken them in public and then all of a sudden they're an adult and you need to take them to the vet, but they haven't been out in public, it's a dangerous situation because they could overreact and think, you know, these are true threats, where really they just didn't have that point of reference. You're giving them a point of reference to calibrate their senses. So you let people come up to you and, you know, say hi and, you know, things like that. And I would say I wouldn't let someone pet my Cane Corso unless I could see the Cane Corso was, you know, in a good state of mind. So I would make them sit, and then I say, like, a really nice voice, say hi, like that. And then I say, okay, yeah, you can pet him. So they see that I'm cool with it. And they read so much from your own body language. If you're nervous, they're going to be apprehensive as well. What's that, Lucia? Anyways, a lot of different tangents on this video. But I just wanted to get a video in for y'all. And before I get my day started, I got a lot of work to do in the house. Washing bedding. I washed this bedding. This is the dog bed that I use, this orthopedic bed. And sometimes I'll give them like raw beef shank or whatever on here, or a neck bone. But I put this mattress cover that's waterproof. There we go. So, but I already took the one off of this one because I'm going to wash it. So I bleach these every weekend. I wash them every time I come home if they've eaten raw meat. But I got to take that one off. I got to do some sweeping. I got in that box delivered, it's a shoe closet. Because little Gypsy here has been known to grab some of my shoes. Even though I put them high up, sometimes she'll jump up and get them. And she drags them outside and she'll try to chew on them. She's still a puppy. So I got a shoe closet. and I'll show it to you when I get it put together, maybe on the next video. And so anyways, a lot of housework to do today. But I hope y'all having a good day, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed already. This is my Lucia. Good girl, baby. And yeah, have a good day, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Gypsy girl. Come on, Gypsy. Mm-hmm.